Okay, this is a video on knife sequence. It's to build the ability to react. Like if someone just comes and you need to be able to have a flow happen. So if he's not going to stop here in reality, he's going to keep going. And I need to be aware of that so I can keep moving to disarm. Or to at least damage him in some way so that there's some kind of flow happening in your training. If all you do in your training is say, okay, stab me right here like this, and I'm going to react here, taking a stab you, it's never going to happen that way in a fight. What's going to happen in a fight is the guy's going to go here, he's going to feel this, he's going to cut here, and you know, it's just going to keep moving. The blade's going to be wild. So your training should simulate that. It should be alive. It should be reactionary. So when he comes to hit me, it should never just stop here. It should keep moving. I should still be trying to get the knife no matter what, and hit him in the eyes or somewhere to damage him in some way. And you should train with goggles and actually smack each other in the eyes. Maybe when you feel that, you can loosen up for a second. But that way your training is actually a form of sparring, a form of reaction, rather than come straight down, boom, I take it, and you know, set techniques. Not that this can't happen, but it can happen out of a place of I react here, he comes back here, it comes up, now I feel the arm here, and that actually happens out of sparring. Not that that was sparring. So first we're going to learn the sequence of how to react, and then off of that eventually it'll become a flow drill. So the first movement is straight down. I'm going to try and parry the hand. We're just going to parry and step diagonal out. At the same time, I'm going to try and hit him somewhere with my free hand. I don't care if the free hand just even controls the arm or comes to the face, but as long as this hand is active also. So diagonal step. The only place here that the knife can go, because my hand's over top, is diagonal down. So this hand right away has to come and wait for this to happen. Again, I'm going to step the opposite direction and feed it that way. Now as the knife comes back, here, because of where he came, I have a setup to disarm the blade. I'm just going to come under the arm and crank down. Okay, one more time. He's going to come down, boom, I hit him somewhere, I have the arm trapped. I know the only angle the knife can come now is here, so I'm waiting for it. Right? I feed and I drive across. Here, if it comes down, this time I'm going to pass it around and keep going that way. I'm going to show it from a different... So it all starts from this downward strike, but in reality I know I'm not going to get it. So I'm already waiting for the next attack. I'm trying to feed the next attack so that I know that the knife, if I just get too confident here, I'm dead. But if I'm already here waiting, I'm already catching it, I'm already feeding it across, I know it's here, I'm already waiting for it, then I can disarm it right here. I'm going to show it on an angle where hopefully you guys can actually see it better. We'll go diagonal like this. So straight down, and movement's very important. All my movements are always going this way, then I go diagonal this way, then I go diagonal this way. I'm always going on diagonals. If I stay right in front of him and just do this, I can't react to the next hit. It's too tight. But if I create a little space here, you see how my hand's still touching and touching? Now as he comes back, I created a little space, but I still have contact. I still know, as I hit him here, that this hand can only come up top. Right? He's trying to stab me low. Very hard. So where are you going to go? Up. I'm waiting. I wait up. Now if I want, I can go for this arm, or I can continue. If he's really strong and I get stuck here and I feel he's pushing, I feed it down. I'm using his own momentum. I bring it all the way across. I have his wrist. Now I can, as you can see, my body once again came to this angle. I step across. I can hit him in the face, but I step into the blade and I take it. If I want, I can use my forearm if I don't want to touch the knife, and come over here and just push. One last time. Once again, diagonal. I'm waiting. Come over here, hit him. I'm waiting for the knife. Okay? Pull down. See how I shift his body? Come back. I come here. I pull it. Now look where my body position is. I'm not here. Fight me here. I can't win here. I come to the side of his body. Fight, 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 fight. Fight. He's bigger than me. Much bigger. I'm using no strength. I can slowly whip him to the ground. Okay, and then we'll do this. See here, I'm hitting him in the face. I'm waiting for the knife. You see how my body moves diagonal. I wait for the knife. He's too strong for me to get the arm this time. Too strong. He's pushing. I feed it down. I keep the momentum going here. Keep it going. Boom. I still have the wrist. And I can still come all the way back around to that. It's a little complicated. One quick note, when I come here and hit, I want to make sure that his hand gets locked. I don't want to do this because he can just come under. And I don't want to just do this. I want to, if this hand's already waiting here, I want to make sure it's here to block and that this one's here to go over. I step through the blade. Now look, both my hands, take your hand somewhere. His arm is stuck. So wherever he goes with this, I can control where it goes next. I can literally do the whole drill right here. And then I can choose when I disarm the knife. So just a quick note, you want to always make sure you can control the angle. Then you kind of want to force him to, if I go down here, I know that the knife has to come toward my body. I know it has to. Here. I know it has to. And then I can disarm that way. Okay, that's it.